Welcome, everyone, to Schedule 1. I told you the new series would involve crime, that it's the secret ingredient, and is indeed a secret ingredient. Now, I have not played this game in a few months, personally. So I've missed out on the cartel update. They just recently dropped shrooms. So I'm still attempting to... Well, we're going to experience all the new stuff together. Nah, I want Buzz, Spiky... Yeah, we'll just go with Buzz. Hair color is dark brown. No, let's go... Yeah, that's dark brown. Slight smile because... Yeah, that's us. I wish they had the full beard option because I want a full beard. We're good on that. Full dilation. Eyebrow scale. Thickness. Keep it about neutral. Red shirt, blue pants. Black sneakers. Here we go. Gotta make him fat. Because I are fat. And there we go. Here's our guy. Alright. I've heard you're in some trouble. Best not talk over mobile. Go find a payphone. UN. What does the United Nations want with us? Well, we're gonna do some housekeeping first. We're gonna take care of our weed plants. Not, well, they do need water, but I don't know how many days we're gonna play in this first save, or in this first episode, but we're going to at least get a foothold established in Highland Park. Let's go talk to whoever is this UN guy at a nearby payphone. Ah, there's a payphone. Damn good to hear your voice, buddy. Looks like your luck finally ran out. The feds got me locked up while I wait for trial. Glad to hear you managed to slip out, though. Back before I moved to Serena Flats, I used to live out there in Highland Point. Not the nicest town around, but plenty of opportunity for somebody in your line of work. If memory serves, I've got some cash stashed out there. It ain't much, but it'll be enough to get you back on your feet. You can find it stashed near the town hall fountain, in the canal, and behind the supermarket. Go grab it, head back to the RV, we'll go from there. Hello, ma'am. We're not going to do that. Not just yet anyways. Because I know a thing. So we're going to run over here. Harvest our bumper crop. And then put that there for now. Let's reorganize some things. How many of these do we have? Well, we can pack up these few. Want to try and take up as few inventory slots as possible. So we put that there, that there. I need to. There we go. And then I need you and you. And then do I have enough room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I don't have enough room for everything. I want to store. Maybe I do have room for everything. Maybe I was just being dumb. I have room for everything except the rack. We'll get racks. So, let's go collect the stash. So I used to play this game with my buddies a while back when it first came out. And my buddy Ben, he was picking up all the trash by hand because you can pick up trash to get money. And he was picking it all up by hand, and when I showed him the trash picker, we never had to worry about Highland Point being dirty. Because he literally went through the entire town. He sold no drugs. He beat up nobody. He just went around and collected trash. Why was there an explosion? And look at those gas prices. We gotta be in California. Excuse me? Sexy gas. Okay. Whatever. Let's go see what the big boom was about. The RV! No! Welcome to Highland Point. This is our territory. Don't interfere. TB. Tub Biscuit? You came back from the dead to blow up my RV? How rude. May you rest in peace, Total Biscuit. Well, shit. That's not ideal. There's a powerful cartel in town, the Benzies family. I figured they'd eventually be a problem, but didn't think they'd find you this quickly. Looks like you're gonna need somewhere low-key to stay for a while. Head over to the motel and ask about getting a room. After that, you'll be needing some new equipment. There's a hardware store just northeast of the motel. Grab a grow tent, soil, and watering can. Chris, I'm gonna need you to not hump my leg, please. Obviously, there's map. Let's see. We do have drugs. And there is potential customer right here. Would you like a free sample? Yeah, Peter File. And then we got somebody over here. Hey Donna, I'd like to rent a room. Deal. By the way, would you like a free sample? Yeah. And then there's Chloe way over there. But first, we're gonna drop off some of our stuff. Put you there, and you there, you there, and you there. You there, and you there. Perfect. watering can in that. And we'll store... Wait. There we go. Put you there and you there. Cool. We have cleared our inventory. Alright. Let's head to the hardware store. Oof. Our guy's got hops. Before we go to the hardware store, let's deposit 100 smackerinos. These are just things that I remember. We already have a watering can, though. I need 2 soil, please. Hey, friend, you're new, right? Nice to see a fresh face in town. I'm Dan. I run this here hardware store. What line of work are you in? I work in agriculture. Oh, ain't that nice? Always fancied a bit of gardening myself. Here's some speed grow on the house. Welcome to Highland Point. Thanks, Dan. You're a cool guy. Now, I know it says buy 1 watering can. I'm going to go see if I can put it in my inventory and see if that fixes that. There we go. Yeah, that fixed it. Place a grow tent and fill it with soil. Let's see if this counts. It does. Alright, cool. We're going to put that in there. And that in there. Now we got to go talk to Uncle Nelson again at the payphone because he's going to have a lot to say to us. You're almost ready to go, but you're missing one key ingredient. The seeds. You'll need to speak to a supplier to get your hands on some seeds. I've passed your number on to Albert Hoover, the local weed supplier. Send him a message and request a dead drop. I've vouched for you, so you won't have to pay up front. Your order will go on your tab, which you can pay off in the future. Cool. Well, there's Albert. Send me a message if you'd like. I'd like to order a dead drop. Give me 2 of OG. Should be ready in an hour. Now, fun fact, while we're waiting for this dead drop, his little deposit station is right here. So you can just put in the whole money. He'll say that he's received it. We can pull out the remainder. Let's see. Dan, are you still open? You are. Perfect. Hello there. What can I do for you? Do you got a trash picker, Dan? You do? Perfect. Thank you. Let's do some community service while we're waiting for this dead drop. Glass bottles and aluminum cans are probably your best thing to pick up. They take up the least amount of space. Crack pipes too. Alleyway behind the laundromat. Alright, now we're full. So what we do is, we take this full thing. Skirt. Hold on. Oh look, it's cops. Excuse me. We open this up. Deposit all that in there. We'll come and pick this stuff up because not so much a min-max, but we're here, we might as well do something good. A needle. We'll just pick that up. Oh crap. Get back here. Get in there. But this is what my buddy Ben would do all the time, was just literally pick up trash all day. And it can pay. We got $42. Curfew starting soon. Well, that's not grand. Got our 2 seeds. Sow a seed. So curfew starts at 9 p.m. It's currently almost 9 p.m. We gotta go. We gotta jet before the cops see us. You can often find trash, not only all over the place, but in these dumpsters often enough. You might have to wait a day, though. Day 1 tends to not have a lot. Alright, let's turn that flashlight off if we don't need it. Because if we turn the flashlight on, the cops are more likely to see us. That's bad. We don't want the cops to see us. Collect our cash. Alright. Time to sow seed. We cover it with dirt. I love that little popping sound. And then we take our watering can and we water. Now Dan's is closed. So unfortunately, we can't do anything just yet. We're actually going to hang on to that because we don't need these to grow super fast. But we're going to have to sleep the day away because there's not much else to do right now. There we go, we got that done. We're going to go ahead and sleep and get started on the next day. Because the wheat will grow overnight. Instant level up. And they're ready. Fantabulous. One of the first things that I'm going to do when I get the money for it in the level, we're buying the automated. Of course. Now I don't think that can hold anything. So we need to go get a trash bag. Let's do some community service. These are all worth like $1. Can's worth $2, I think. But we need to run over to Dano's, pick up some baggies, and a trash bag. This is actually one of my favorite little things that they did in the game was you can pick up trash to get extra money. So you can't really ever not have money. Some things you have to work for more than others, but oop. Don't get stuck. Dan the man. I need some baggies. Give me 10 baggies, please. Thank you, Dan. Also, Dan, I need a trash bag, please. When do I get access to spray bottle? Oh, that's for the shrooms. Right. Street rat level 5. Okay. Oh, fun fact about the Coke machines. So, you can take a baseball bat. I did not pay for the trash bag. So, fun fact about the Coke machines. there we go. You punch him a few times, get a free can of Coke. Let's at least be responsible. Let's not leave our trash in the ground. Dan, I forgot to pay for that trash bag. Thank you. I was wondering why you wanted it and then left. Yeah, Dan, I'm slightly retarded. So we need to contact Albert. Get me another dead drop going. I need 2 more seeds, please. We'll be ready in about an hour. We're gonna bag up this trash. I also need more soil, so I'll have to run back to Dan's. Deposit all this. Get our money. I need to get this weed off of me because it's a bad idea to just be running around with a bunch of weed in your pocket. We're gonna run by the pawn shop for a second. Because he did give us this stuff for free. Which means whatever we sell it for, it's instant profit. Can you do 15 for me, buddy? What about 12? Give me an extra $1. Alright, we'll take 11. Thanks, Mick. Dead drop is ready. It is behind the grocery store. So pick this up, because seeds aren't illegal to have in your back pocket, but actual weed is, which is so funny. Let's go get some more soil, because I want to make sure that I am fully stocked up on things. We're going to wait on that, because that takes up a lot of space. Because I think that bong takes up like 25% of the trash picker, trash grabber. And thank you, Dan. We'll be making friends with Dan for a long, long time. And I took the longest way to do this. So we gotta make sure we pay Albert off regularly. Because the last thing you want is to need to get weed seeds and then find out, oh, I still owe him on my tab. So we're going to pour some soil. Plant some seeds. Boop. And then water it. Because remember, we're in agriculture. I don't suppose there will be any challenge running this. Not like my gold miner sim, or actually, before we do that, products, the OG Kush, we're going to sell it for 40 a pop, listed for sale. Alright. Wait for messages from customers. On the grind. Schedule your first deal. And I was not paying attention to who it was. It was probably Kyle, because he's generally your first customer. We're going to need a lot of baggies. You can just stay in there for now. Store you that actually, you know what? You can swap places there. So who's our first? It's Sam! He can pay. So you get a bonus if you do it after curfew. but I'm not too worried about it. He just wants one. Well, that's Sam right there. Hey, Sam. Afternoon. He won't want his drugs until he gets to a spot. So we're gonna do community service. Trash. As my buddy Ben would go. You'll get to meet Ben on Friday. Game? Alright, game. He's gonna smoke it, and he's gonna be, oh yeah, that's great. So we gotta complete some deals. We'll just wait for people to mosey on in to our DMs. There is a can that I left over here. Not that can. But we need more baggies from Dan. Dan the man. And I think you can hold 20 in a stack, so let's, Dan, can you get me 40 baggies, please? Insufficient balance. Dan, hold on a moment, please. So we do have a weekly deposit limit. You can deposit $10,000 every week. Thank you, Dan. Dan's my buddy. Dan's my guy. I would kill for Dan. Oh, we got Kathy over here. She needs 3 grams. $15 dingoes. Nice. Alright. Let's put a thing of baggies in there. Kathy, she's actually paying above market. She's paying about $15 over market. So yes, we will take care of you tonight. So let's package this stuff up. Oops. Dang it. This will be much faster when we unlock the Mark II packaging table. But first we have to get to the Mark II packaging table. So we're going to put that in there to take up less inventory space. Let's run down to the basketball court. We could wait until after 9 again and get a slight bit extra money. But we also get extra money from making quick deliveries. Kathy? I heard you needed some stuff. I got you. I got you, girl. Don't worry. But this is much of what the beginning game entails, is pick up some trash, grow some weed, bag it up. It's almost ready. We probably could use some more. Give me here. Not quite grown. Oh. Mick? Sure thing, bud. Meet you right now. So there is kind of, it's not an exploit. It's just the way the game is designed. Time stops at 4 a.m. It will not progress any further. And so, because of that, put you there. No, you go there. You go there. And because of that, you can actually do late night deliveries, and they never expire. Because if I were to... So the time period that we scheduled was between 6 and midnight. 6 p.m. and midnight. And if I did not get to him... Man, so many trashy people around here. If I did not get to him before midnight... the deal would expire, I'd lose rep with him. He'd get mad, you know, all that jazz. Talk to Uncle Nelson at the payphone. You finished a few deals and made some decent cash, but if you're looking to make real money, you'll need to expand your operations. More product and more customers. The best way to gain new customers is to give a free sample to a friend of an existing customer. You can view all potential customers on the map. Grab some weed, give them a free sample. With a bit of luck, they'll agree to become a customer. To keep up with more customers, you'll need more product. The motel isn't going to cut it for much longer. Time for an upgrade. There's a cheap room above the Chinese restaurant just north of your motel room. Save $800, then go ask about buying the room. Sure thing, Uncle. So we don't actually have any weed to grow because I did not plan ahead. So if we open the map, we can see we've got Peggy, Geraldine, Chloe, and Ludwig. Geraldine is a good customer. He buys lots. There's a few customers that have higher amounts that they can buy at one time. These guys in the beginning will just buy regular amounts. They'll buy between, 1 and 5 grams at a time. Geraldine can outright at the beginning start buying 5, 10, even 20 grams, depending. Jesse, huh? Jesse, we need to cook. See you at the North Waterfront. Okay, while we're waiting for that to kick off, and I forgot to turn my flashlight off, so this is gonna glow horrible. We'll just package all this up. Oops. Oops. And we're just gonna leave that there because we gotta head to the North Waterfront. Keep an eye out for pain in the butt cops. Pick up trash on the way. A nifty little thing he did is you can actually scroll over to your cash on hand and see just how much cash you got. And that grows depending on, how much cash you got on you. Thanks. Jessie is our local crack fiend. She will almost always pay a higher rate for every drug. some inventory management. There's another one over here. Grab these last few. We only have to get 2 more customers for the quest. You want to buy something? Oh, he'll contact me if he wants something. That was actually kind of rude of me. You want to buy something? Sure. Never mind. Oh. Store that in there for now. Let's go ahead and sleep. Good old Arizona green tea. Street rat level 3. Alright, we need to do some hustling. We also need to order some more stuff from Albert. Albert, I'm gonna need a dead drop, buddy. Give me 8. Be ready in 4 hours. Cool. We need to get a couple more customers. Geraldine's over here somewhere. Is he right here? Ah, there he is. Can I interest you in a free sample? Thanks, bub. Ludwig, my man. Can I interest you in a free sample? Nice. Let's go down to Dano's. Howdy, Dan. I'm gonna need 8 of you, and then I want another 40 of that. Not enough on the balance. Who texted me? Yep, Bubba. I can get you this afternoon. Deposit. $250. I'm done. Thanks, Dan. The deal begins in 2 hours. He's going to be here by the basketball court. He might be heading this way already, but we're going to get this soil poured. So if you get this, there's a thing that you can buy from Dan's that pours soil into these for you. You gotta load them up with a soil bag, and it pours it in there for you. The kick being that, let's get this loaded up, grab that, get that loaded in there. Inventory management. Put you there, put you there. Need more storage before too long. He is going to be here soon. Free baseball bat if you want it. Self-dribbling basketball. Nothing in there. We'll just pick that up. Kyle Cooley. What up, bro? Deal, man. I'll get you this afternoon. I have just enough weed for both these deals. Oh, while he's walking in there. Do your part. Get cash for trash. Ready when you are. So we have the $800. It's mixed between our bank account and Peter wants 5. Sure thing, bud. Sure thing, bud. Behind the motel. Okay. We're gonna take care of Kyle here. Do we got any more customers that we can hit up? There is Miss Ming. She is right here. We'll go ahead and give her a sample real quick. We gotta talk to her anyways. Can I interest you in a free sample? Nice. More customers is more good. Let's go pick up a few more baggies. We need 5 for Peter. Output slot is full. Let's go ahead and bag this up. Since we do have the time. Alright, we'll just leave that there for now. Alright, let's go take care of Peter. Hey, Pete. Cheers, Bubba. Let's go pick up some of these trash items. Pick that up for now. Drop it back on the ground so we can pick up all this other stuff to maximize inventory space. We'll go collect our dead drops, sow some seeds. Sure thing, Sam. I can actually get you right now if you want. Behind the motel office. There's our 8 seeds. Boop. Store the weed. Grab the water. As more weed strains become available, we will probably get them all and just try and sell everything. Which means we're gonna have to figure out, it's like we will definitely need a bigger operation soon, team. But not right now. Let's head to the North Waterfront and go talk with Sam. Liquid needs 2 grams. Yep, I can get you right now. He's gonna meet me right here. He's gonna stand right there. Let's pay Albert off. Let's talk to Dano. Dano, can I get... How many more baggies do I want to get? Do I even need baggies right now? No, I have some. I could use more storage. But we'll be fine with that, though, for now. Never mind, Dan. Thanks. We will purchase the room above the Chinese restaurant soon. We don't need to do it right this very second. Although it probably wouldn't hurt if we did. But we're set up for a hot minute. We can now get sour diesel. But I don't have the storage room for it right now. Next to the barber shop. Okay. That's actually a really hot spot. Oh, we're full. Let's go drop this off and get a slight bit more cash. So this quickly... Hello? Sewer key required. Oh yeah, there's been a sewer update. You can travel under the sewers. You gotta watch out under the sewers, though. I hear there's something strange down there. You're gonna stand right here. Gotta do our part to keep Highland Point clean. We're at 50%, 80%, 90. There we go. Kathy should be ready. There's Kathy. There's Mick. Not quite there yet. Soon, though, soon. We can actually... Cheap. For sale. Come talk. I'd like to buy the room. Deal. Yes. Thank you, Gabe. Well, somebody had a disagreement with somebody. Mick wants 3. I'll meet you right now. Behind the sauerkraut pizza. We'll do these last few deals. I didn't realize how dark it was. Mick, what's up, buddy? Donna wants 3 right now. Where? Let me... Since we're going to be here for a second. Settings... Graphics display, maybe? I can't adjust the gamma. So we'll just have to make this do. Thanks, Donna. Meow. Ah, so you probably noticed right there, we got an extra $22 for exceeds quality bonus. She has a low standard for her weed, which is fine for us. Because we're selling standard grade, so because we're selling above her quality, where are you at? There you are. Because we're selling it above the quality that she requires, come on, brain, do the brain thing. Because we're selling it above the quality that she requires, we get a bonus. We also could get the after curfew bonus if we make sales now, which should be visible because Jesse should be hitting us up here in just a minute. Come on. There we go. And then we're going to grab all our stuff. And migrate over to the new place. And then I want to grab... Yep, there she is. Sure thing. Late night. Next to the bar. Dadgummit, Jesse. So I hate delivering to the barber shop after hours. There is a trick, though, to make it a little bit game. To make it a little bit easier. There we go. There's that. I want to put you there. I want to put you there. Let's go grab the rest of our stuff. Hope the cops aren't around the corner. Grab you. And you. And you. And you. We'll come back for the rest in a minute. Alright. So there's a pair of cops that like to hang out at the front of the taco ticklers. This is bad for us, because Jesse's going to meet us at that corner of the barbershop over there. So here's how we beat that. Here's a trick. Now you can't look at them, but what you can do is do the old kindergarten routine of, if I can't see you, you can't see me. Now watch, I'm going to turn around and they're going to notice me immediately. But because I can't see them, they can't see me unless I'm literally right in front of them. Because the way the active loading in the game is. Actually, I want to get that. So let's run over here. We're going to put this right here. Baggy's going there. Weed seed goes there. That goes there. Move that over there. talk to Uncle Nelson at a payphone. We will do that shortly. I want to go get the last few things out of the hotel room. We're going to take that. Talk to Uncle Nelson on the phone. You've got a decent base of operations and a growing customer base. You'll be pulling in some real proper cash now, but you'll need help to manage all your customers. Time to think about recruiting a dealer. There's a guy, Benji Coleman his name is, I think. He'll be your first dealer you can work with. You won't be able to hire a dealer until one of their friends has recommended you. Benji is friends with Peggy, Beth, and Ludwig. Focus on selling to them until one of them recommends you. Right. This will happen naturally. We don't actually have to push for this. And next we're going to put you right chair. Package up these last few. Put you in there. Alright, let's grab these few things. Soil. Soil. Seed. Seed. Water. Water. Top this off. Pick up our trash. It's 4 a.m. Go to sleep to progress. Okay. Now I think these stop growing at 4 a.m. Which is funny because, like, these stop growing. And so do cocaine plants and probably the mushrooms. But you want to know what doesn't stop? Meth. When you start the meth production, that sucker starts counting down. And you can actually stay in this 4 a.m. state and just make a whole bunch of meth if you don't mind waiting. I will probably never put y'all through that. But we got this. We're at about an hour. Street rat level 4. So what's funny is, oh, we got to level 5. Sweet. We get access to these LED lights at this rank. But we can't buy them until we get access to the warehouse, which is much later. Hold on. Let's check our plant life. We'll top them off. Top off the water, because I always like having those full. We actually don't need that anymore, because we can go to Dano's and buy the automatic water, and they're like $200 a pop. We have the money for it. Any trash? Trash. Trash. One last bit. Oop, can. Always prioritize the cans. We do need to get a dead drop started for Austin. Yeah, we can deliver right now. Albert. Need to order a dead drop, buddy. Get me... Get me 8 of the sour diesel. And I need 4 for Austin. So let's just pick up that stack. That'll be plenty. That way, in case another deal pops up, we can... People have certain routines. So Jesse always orders... Almost always exclusively orders after curfew. While Austin, on the other hand, flip a car. Kick flip the car. Do it again. Yeah. Nice. Oh. That's a thing that happened. So normally you never can see them like this. I'm here, Austin. Where are you? So, I think because I kick-flipped the car... Well, that's going to be a deal that expires that we're never going to get back. Sure thing, bro. I'll get you this afternoon. See, he's just stuck there. Maybe if I walk away and come back? Nope, he's just perpetually stuck there. Okay, whatever. Well, I know who I'm giving to Benji first when I have dealer stuff to worry about. Behind Thompson's demolition. I wonder, did we just have to walk far enough away? I'm gonna have to clip that later. Nope, Austin's just, you know, the boy is glitched. So we're gonna lose out on that one, but that's okay. One bad deal is not gonna ruin our rep. Several bad deals will ruin our rep. Thanks, man. So who else do we got? We got Peggy down there, Beth, and Chloe. I think Chloe's at the convenience store. So let's see if we can get to hers. The cop blockade is up. So we're just gonna whoop. Aw, the sign fell. Can I kickflip the sign? Nope. How close can I get before they... I have to, like, literally get right on top of them. I need to stop carrying this around, because I'm just going to collect trash the whole time. That dead drop is ready. It's behind the gas mark, which is perfect because we're right there. Hello, Miss Chloe. Can I interest you in a free sample? Later, Chloe. My niece's name is Chloe, so that's funny. Alright, let's run back. Sam wants something. Sure, Sam, I need you right now. Stop collecting trash. Stop collecting trash. Continues to collect more trash. It's just... it's so soothing. Alright. Ah, they are ready. This is perfect. Sure thing, buddy. I'll get you tonight. I'm going to need more shelving very soon. Ludwig, I'll get you tonight, buddy. I don't even care where you need to go. Chloe, yes, I'll get you tonight. We need to run by Dano's. Okay, let's pop these for some sour diesel. That way we can give people options, because people love options. Never give them too many, though, because people suffer when you give them too many options. It's actually an interesting psychological thing that a salesman did one time. He was a shoe salesman. And how he always guaranteed a sale was he would... a woman would come in and be like, I'd like to try this pair of shoes on. And he goes, great. And so he'd let her try them on. And then she'd be like, well, I want to try on this other pair of shoes. And he'd go like, great. And so she'd try on the second pair. And so they have both pairs right there. And what would happen is they would be like, I want to try a third pair of shoes. And he goes, okay, which pair would you like me to take away? Kathy, deal tonight. Which pair of shoes would you like me to take away? And it always made them think, it's like, oh, well, I didn't know that I had, you know, limited options. And we'll get 4 more of those. We got the most of everything. We got deals that are starting soon. Please don't notice me, senpai. Okay. Perfect. Package these up. And tomorrow we can start selling OG. So I need 10, 12, 16. That's easy. There we go. Package all this up. And by the time we're done, we can run by Dan's, pick up the last of the baggies, run these deals out. Oops. And then we'll call it an episode. I'm making these episodes slightly longer. I tried to keep them between 30 and 45 minutes, but what I have elected to do is make them roughly an hour or so. Up to 2 hours, because it makes I'm only doing 3 videos a week, is what it basically comes down to. I need to put that there. I need to get more soil. Dan, are you still open? Please still be open. Dan, I forgot something. Give me... Thanks, Dan. Alright. Where are all of our deals at? They're all... Well, Warden's right behind us. See, this is where Austin was supposed to be, but he just couldn't get there because, you know, we kick-flipped the car into the street. Ah, now we got our connect with Benji. Thanks, Elizabeth. Oh my goodness. Alright. Any more over? Yeah, we got one way over there. That's fine. We don't have any near the barber shop, which is great. We need to run by... I got 4, I need 6. We need to run by our place real quick. Trent, huh? Yeah, I'll get you tonight. And I need 3 more. Alright, Nick. I thought that stack was going to do us. Clearly not. I am clearly stupid. So Trent's over there in the construction site. He's over there. We're going to have to watch ourselves because curfew is about to start and... So let's see here. 28 curfew, 21 exceeds quality. So that was almost an extra $50. General reason I don't like dealing after curfew is because it's dark. And I don't feel like going through and cutting up pieces of the video to increase the gamma to make it easier. I just prefer to deal during the day. Less money, but easier work for me because I am inherently lazy. Which, if you didn't know, now you know. We can talk to Benji. And then we can go back to our room. Oh, he's got a Santa hat! That's so cool! Do you want to work for me as a distributor? Alright, man. I'll be a dealer for you, but there's a $500 sign-in fee and 20% cut at each sale. We got a deal? Here's $500. You work for me now. Provide Benji with at least 10 weed. Jesse! Sure thing. I will get you right outside the basketball court. Oh, perfect. That's ready. We're gonna get a stack of that. Remember to list your new product on the market. I will do no such thing. Inventory's full. Oh. That's no bueno. Alright, there we go. Cool. Drop those baggies in. drop that off. Our diesel's gonna go in there. We'll bag that up in a minute. There's Jesse. Jesse's our buddy, our pal, our friendo friend. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna take slightly longer. Quick, kickflip the car to distract the cops. Alright. We lost him. That's good. Sorry, Jesse. Cops don't like me. We're gonna give her extra. You're providing more items than required. I'm aware. So she gets a boost to... She likes us way more because we gave her extra stuff. She paid the same amount, so we kind of lost out on a little bit of money. But she likes us way more. And the more she likes us, because she's a crack fiend, the more she'll order, which means the more we make. So it's a small price to pay now. But it's all for the good. Besides, I didn't want to run around with just a single thing. Now you may be wondering, why didn't I smoke any of my own weed? Well, rule number 1, never get high on your own supply. Tony Montana taught us that one. So, we don't smoke it, we just deal it. So we're going to get Benji. I'm going to trade some items. Here's 20 grams. And I will assign you some customers here shortly. But I want to get back to the safety of the upstairs. Alright. Dealers. Benji. Who do I want him taking care of? Well, Sam, Austin. You can do Donna. Miss Ming. Mick. I'm trying to go through my memory of who the low ones are. I think Kathy? So let's see, that's 6. I'm gonna have an 8. Trent's too far for him. Chloe's too far for him. And I like all 3 of these. Although Kyle is right next to him. That's good. We'll give him Kyle for now. If we need to take anybody back, we can take somebody back later. We'll baggy these up. Activate sales for it. And then tomorrow, we'll have to remember who wants to buy what. And also add a baggies. Put you in there for now. So we can store you there. I got 20 there. We got another bunch of sour diesel growing, and then we'll grow some more OG. We've got equal parts. I got enough of that. Okay, cool. Let's sleep. Mixing station is now available. And we've unlocked Westville. So we're going to do a thing while we're waiting. I need to clear some inventory space. Mick, oh buddy, oh pal, pal, pal. I'd like to sell some things. What do you give me? Come on, give me 10 at least. How about 8? Alright, thanks, Mick. Benji will complete a deal at some point. We're gonna go buy the automatic trimmers. Or the electric trimmers, excuse me. Now, one thing we can do is buy jars. Jars are great. Because what we can do with jars is we can give them to Benji. Allows him to hold more. Allows him to hold more stuff. Because each jar holds 5 ounces, or 5 grams. Or 5 nugs in this case. Ah. It is ready. Oh yeah. Expedite. Expedite. Let's package this up. I really should end the episode. But I just want to keep playing. That there, that there, that there. So we got plenty of sour diesel. Now we need to... No, I don't want all of it. I want OG. I need to make sure I have plenty of everything. That's growing. Ooh. We'll put this in here for now just to take up less space. Chunk that in there. Go deposit our trash. Get a few bucks back. And that'll be it for today's... Oh, right. 45 bucks. Listed for sale. That way people can start buying it too. And that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you liked the video. Peter, we'll come back to you later. So the new schedule is Mondays are going to be Gold Mining Simulator Hardcore. Wednesdays will be Schedule 1. And Fridays are Friend Friday. Which Ben and I played a game for the first time. And hilarity ensued. Much hilarity ensued. Anyways, you guys have a good one. Toodles.